That was me. Alright, hello. Welcome to basically tabletop. It is a hot day today. Holy crap. That's fine, because we're gonna just hang out and paint. This is gonna be a casual, like a super casual stream, as I'm mostly testing out the new setup. I've not streamed in nearly a year, or about a year, almost exactly a year. Got a whole new setup for most everything. Brought the palette cam, or palette angel as I like to call it, back from the sword effect vid I did a while back, a couple months ago. I'm gonna turn the music on my end down a little so I can hear myself a little bit better. Yeah, if everything looks like crap on YouTube later, as this will be going on YouTube, I apologize. I don't have anyone in the chat yet to tell me everything is not working. So, today we're going to be hopefully finishing up this guy, Vanguard veteran, fair bit customized, and most of it done. He's just got left arm remaining. He is magnetized. And pop this off. The backpack is also magnetized. However, I put just a little thing of glue right on the magnet. That's easy enough for me to snap off, but at least for gameplay purposes, I can pick them up by the jump pack, and it's fairly secure. So we're going to be finishing up this left arm that I worked on a little bit last night. This is also magnetized. I'll be popping this on another cork later. So for now, we'll be working on this. For reference right now, what are we doing exactly on here? Yeah, when we're using this. This is a Monument Hobbies Pro Sable brush size 1. That's what I'm going to be using for the moment. Using a red palette. I can't get enough of red grass. Red grass, if you ever watch this in that unlikely events, I will absolutely shill your stuff. Your stuff's great. Same with Monument Hobbies. I love your brush. This is my second set of your sable brushes. Love it. I will absolutely sell out to high quality stuff. What we're going to be doing immediately anyway. I'm at the point where I'm going to be putting a silver highlight or a bright steel highlight on all these metallic bits. My next step, I'm going to be using the Army Painter Plate Mail Metal, as the base coat was done with Army Painter War Paint Gunmetal. A little bit of that on the palette. I usually like to start in the bottom right corner, which is kind of closest to me. That's way more than I need, but whatever. We'll be using on the shield too. And for those that don't use wet palettes, one of the best parts about them is that they keep your stuff so damp that not only is it basically thinning the paints for you, but it'll keep it moist for a long period of time. So that paint will likely still be perfectly usable as of tomorrow. Pardon me as I take a minute to once again become accustomed to putting stuff in a specific point and doing this again. Moist! Even moist. Gotta keep it moist on the palette. Yes, you did join just in time for me to say moist. I will totally steal Miniac's moist. I actually really like Miniac. I'm in his Discord. He's a pretty cool dude. Watching a stream yesterday. He was painting his first Marvel mini blade, I want to say. He's making his pants very green, so green, and he had to desaturate a little bit. I don't think I need an extra silver line in there. In that elbow crook. Let's move on to the stumps. I might have to pull this camera down a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So I was thinking about this earlier. If this was a, if this arm was going to stay attached, I probably would put a little bit of OSL on these metal studs in the back because of the little thruster bits on the inside of the jump pack. But because it's magnetized, I think it's better I just keep it just stable. Here's the real fun part. There's these little divots right in there. My brush keeps hitting the camera arm. Divots right in there. Need more paint. Oh yeah, I just refreshed my wet palettes. There's so much water in there, it's almost a problem. You know, I'm just gonna drop some moon oil in there later and help darken that quote-unquote mistake. Am I hitting the divot or am I hitting part where the casting messed up? Or not a divot, it's not really a divot, it's actually like a bolt inside of a little gap thing. Oh no, I got it. I have to fix that, I shouldn't gray it well later. Alright. That's the silver. Move on to the white armor. First step is gonna be the light shader. It's gonna be contrast apothecary white. Because they call it contrast, but really it's a shader. At least I say it's a shader. Let's see. I'm gonna go, yeah, this way. Kind of a wide. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to doing this on cam again. Pardon me if some of these shots aren't exactly super focused. I might actually also drop this light brightness a little bit. I think it's washing it out. Making it hard to focus, for the cam to focus anyway. I think it's a little bit better. Yeah, there's a couple flies just hanging out here. Tried to foster as many spiders as I could down here over the spring. Well, they don't seem to want to do their jobs. I need a little bit wider for my stuff. Yeah. So I'm making like a wide shade, effectively. There's going to be a more precise shade. It's going to make kind of a gradient that's going to simultaneously shade and almost blackline, which most painters say is the best way to do white, and it's an efficient way of doing white. If you go straight to blacklining, definitely do the job. This method, however, gets it looking a lot more realistic. All right. I almost got the fly that time. This right here is a mix. This mix is, let's see, 2 parts Apothecary White Contrast, 1 part Black Templar Contrast, and 1 part Lamian Medium. One to dropper, and it keeps cracking the tops there. Shaking up a crap load, and popped on the palette. I'll switch to a size 0 brush for this. I need a much finer tip. Actually, it's not even so much the finer tip, it's more like the finer body. Because technically the one will often give you a finer tip that'll actually carry paint. Weirdly enough. But, oh, I forgot to put, you know what? That's not even good. You're not even gonna be able to see that. Fine. Never mind. I want that ring I keep hitting. I hid. This could be a lot cleaner. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll actually use this to fix up the bolts there a little bit, as it doesn't get quite as dark as normal oil. If I can get you guys a little more to the side. Yeah, don't mind me, I am still figuring this setup out. That's why this is a super casual test stream more than anything else. Maybe I get you up there. I won't hit you as much with the brush. Let's zoom in a little bit more. kind of trying to just get this up in those recesses. I basically make my own shadow. I made that very like spread on me. I'll go in and fix that later. A little bit of white on that. This white's usually pretty thin to make it work anyway. Just a white glaze, effectively. Just accentuating all the shadows right up against the object. I might break up that line later when I go back with the white as well. Looking pretty good. Oh, actually, there's one more spot I need to hit. There we go. Actually, I should probably wrap up that wire before I go do the rest of the white. A little Wild Rider red. Just a little bit. It right at the angle that will see the most light, based, more or less regardless of the angle. And then to pull in all that contrast on that. It's like bright orange to very dark red. How we're gonna fix that is with some Leiho Game Ink red. I love using inks. Love inks. Put very carefully some red ink on that. It will brighten the dark red, which I believe is corn red. Brighten that a little bit and saturate the orange into like a red. I may have to do one more top coat after that one dries. See how it goes. Next, going to begin highlighting on the white armor, which is going to start with Corax white, which is a pain of a paint to get out of the pot, but it's fine. Use one of my synthetic brushes for that. Go back to the size 1 brush. Just having a little bit of a time picking it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some airbrush flow improver. Drop a little bit on the palette here. I'm going to use that to help thin and or wetten stuff further, you know, moisten it without necessarily making it super thin, and as well it won't have any surface tension. I'm just gonna drag this alongside of the white edges. Yeah, it's still not enough paint on here. Come on. It's probably hard to tell on the camera what exactly I'm doing, but what this does is it makes a darker off-white. It will help us a lot in a minute. Paint's starting to flow nicely. Right. It's all part of the testing. Next step is edge highlight. Alright, just checking some messages real quick. Moving on. Edge highlight with the infamous white scar. This is what's gonna make all the white pop right here. I just realized my latest follower thing did not pop. Oh wait, no, maybe I did. Oh, I think I did, actually. I just can't see it on my end. Okay, cool. Alright. I think that is left arm done. Right tip of this doesn't want to come clean. There we go. Right. Pop that off the cork. To the menu it goes. One step left for this guy. So currently I'm just trying to figure out which of corks would do best. Probably this one with tiny nail. I have a whole bunch of these wine corks with nails in them. Quarters glued on the bottom. So wait. Basically, so these corks are very light. Kept before I had the coins, they just kept like knocking over. So I use these to paint individual pieces of minis whenever I do sub-assemblies, which is as much as possible, honestly. Painting models completely assembled is a big pain for me. I really don't care for it. Much rather be able to get in on every little detail, under every little thing. I have 2, 4, 6, 10, oh perfect, 12. I have a dozen wine corks of various sizes. Just waiting for this glue to dry. Which, for reference, I use Loctite Precision Pen Super Glue for literally everything. I mean everything. As far as glue is concerned. So, next step on this shield as you can see, I put a little bit of the black. It's actually just going to be an exact repeat of the shield on this guy. Which is one I did last time I was working on my Vanguard Vets, which was a very long time ago. But effectively just going to be replicating this. Pretty much exactly. So, I'm going to be painting the main bit black, as well as the top, back, all the handle assembly. It's going to be silver. Inside the hand it's going to be silver. And then the little energy nodules there. Gonna get a little bit of blue around them. This is a storm shield. Ah, yes, and a little bit of blue on the backpack magnet is what I'm talking about. So, I put a little bit of pressure on this, it pops right off. If for whatever reason at some point in the future it actually made sense to run these with normal backpacks, I have the option available on top of being able to adjust every other weapon thing on here. Which I don't have arms selected out for every single loadout for these guys because there's so many, and I keep a pretty steady system of magnetization. So I can very quickly take, say, a left hand, for example, from any pardon me, any left hand weapon that I've magnetized in the past has the same polarity on their magnet. I just tapped everything with that. Alright, some war paints, matte black. This one's almost empty and it's got quite a bit of thinner in it because I try to pour back the paint I use for airbrushing when there's excess paint left over, because there pretty much always is. I try to put it back in there and it ends up thinning a lot of the rest of the paint in there. See, the point gets a little ridiculous, but that's fine. I'm not wasting paint if I can help it. It's a small price to pay. Oh, it's not quite dry on there yet. Just carefully. Oh yes, I just realized, actually, while this thing is getting dry the rest of the way, I just realized there actually was a segment on that shoulder pad that I was going to go back and fix with a bit of white. So I'm going to let that dry more, pop some white on this palette, some matte white, army painter, fix those little bits. Which the white's got kind of the same problem as the black as far as a bunch of extra thinner put in it. So what I want to do is break up a little bit in here. This is kind of it's not going into quite as far as the texture. There we go. And squeeze in there. Okay. That looks better. And then above the wing. I thought the amount of shading there was a little extreme. Alright, well, that looks pretty good. This is pretty stiff now. Back to black. Like I said before, this black is very thin, so it's going to take a couple coats here. Get this solid. Oh geez, I didn't realize this guy lost his ring and his pinky finger. Interesting. Well, let's paint the whole thing silver, I guess. Well, it'll still be way hand, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know there. And get some, army painter gunmetal. That looks good. So those are actually the 3 base colors already handled. Oh wait, nope, I am completely incorrect. Nobules on the front. Nobules. Yes. Okay, those are done. Don't worry about them being a bit messy. That won't be a big deal. Honestly, rarely clean up anything until everything's basically done, because a lot of the time you screw up stuff near ledges, or you know, maybe not ledges, but like ridges, edges. That's where a lot of other paint is going to be going soon later anyway. Alright, time for non-oil on all the metal bits. I don't feel the need to be particularly careful here. It's even on the white, as long as the oil doesn't go everywhere. Ah man, I'm having a hard time keeping it in frame again. I'm going to be going in and shading right next to the metal anyway, so it will likely impact nothing if there's no oil there already. There we go. Hydration, super important. Since it's bloody hot. It's currently 80 degrees at 9:15 at night. It's pretty warm for here. Alright, you know what, while that's totally drying, we'll give it enough time to totally dry, we'll do the black, which will be Hessian Gray for the highlight, and it'll be Dawnstone for the edge highlight. What was that? I don't know. Oh, it seems like the Ash and Gray done. Don't worry if it looks a little messy, it'll be cleaned up later. Taking care of some spots where I seemed was a little thin. Alright. Now, switch over to a size 0. And let's highlight the metal bits. Cool. Next is Stone. A little bit of a lag on the cam there. Still with a size 0. Nope, stop it. Brush keeps bending right over that little lip right there. Just like with the Ocean Gray, I didn't pick out quite enough for it. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Almost done. Man, downside of size 0 sable brushes, the tips just really don't want to come clean. Back to the contrast apothecary white. Because there isn't a lot of room on the front between the black spokes, I suppose you could call them. I'm not going to use any apothecary white, I'm only going to use the darker mixture over there. I'm going to use some on this hand here. Mostly to help accentuate the fingers that we do have anyway. So weird that 2 of the fingers are gone. I have no idea what happened and all that. It's been a really long time since I actually built these guys. I built these guys, I think before the holidays. No, before that. No, it's been over a year. Oh yeah, for this specific batch, because this is the first 5 I had. Yeah, I don't know, it's been a really long time. Let's put it that way. bit of weight highlight that there is. I don't think I have enough. I don't have enough Corex weight left over from the arm, so I have to get a little bit more on that. Ah, sorry. Get a little dry, get a little tired. Oh, hey Moon. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. It's very awesome. Also, yes, nerd. Also, do tell me how all the settings are looking. The music volume's good, my volume's good. All the rest. I have no idea how this sounds. Oh, well, you better go support those talented friends. Wherever they are. Music can be slightly lower. This I can do. Voice sounds good. Okay, good. Yeah. By now, my changes to the music audio should be noticeable. Let me know if that sounds good. Yeah, it's better. Okay, nice. Actually, you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna drop it a little bit more. See how that is. Okay. So yeah, you're coming in towards probably the end, as I figured I would finish the shield and then call it for night, as I've now been streaming for just under 2 hours, and I am getting pretty tired. In the beginning, I finished his left arm, and pretty soon he shall have a shield. I'm gonna assume that's a pog frog. You survived no sessions. There's other stuff going on. Very good. There is nothing like defying the almighty god that is the DM with your sheer existence. I love it. That's the crap that I'm here for. These figurines are looking spiffy as per usual. Well, I would hope so, with the amount of time that goes into them. Or, you know, maybe the time means absolutely nothing. Who knows? Alright, let's see what's next. Next is highlight, which I'll be using, or the edge highlight, using White Scar, as I used all of the White Scar last time with the arm. So what I'm thinking going forward is I'm probably going to do... I'm going to see how this works next week. I might be able to fit in a stream Monday. It's probably going to start up Tuesday, and I'm thinking I'm going to try to do at least one stream, though I might be able to do 2 streams, one before and after dinner. Well, dinner for everyone else, lunch for me at 6. So probably be something like 2 to 6. It's one stream, and then like 7:30 to 11:30. Kind of what I'm thinking. See if I can't do 2 streams a day for a little bit, and just try to get people to notice I exist. Well, that's the idea, because if I do White Scars over here, this is with the main piece anyway, if I can do them on stream, then that is literally work. That is a commission. So that will be me fulfilling a contract while streaming, and then hopefully, what I'm hoping is the streams will help me get more contracts in the future, and then I do those contracts on stream, and it just keeps going, and then I can continue painting for work instead of getting like a annoying normal person kind of job like remote tech support, which is my current backup plan. Which, like, I could do, I very much could do, I just don't want to. I could do it right now and, like, start earning money again, but I really would rather not, because that work sucks. And the actual, like, mental health quality of doing the job, it's pretty gross. Bag some cash money, yeah, I'm gonna bag something. Why did that delete that? Oh, that was weird. Huh. I don't... I'm gonna have to look into that. That's weird. I don't know why that deleted the BRB. Weird. I have to go back and fix all those edges because there's like no good way of me getting in there and doing these hang the edges. It's probably fine. I'm probably gonna have to go back and redo those in a minute anyway. So now, time to go in and fix some of the white on both the front and back. The hand specifically I think is done, but there's a few spots I messed up along the bottom there, and the shader darkened the inside of there more than I'd like. As usual, I can't seem to get the very tips of these table brushes to come clean. I'll put a bit of white on the top of these power nodules in preparation for the blue incoming. Hello, Alfarius. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Catch you up. I am painting the left-hand shield of yonder Vanguard veteran. It is magnetized. I finished this arm earlier in the stream. This I did last night. Last night? Night before. I don't remember. Just painted my drinking glass a little bit. Also, this is something of a test stream, so do let me know if any of these settings seem a little off. Audio, lighting, whatever. Way in there. Just want to brighten these white bits a little. That's going pretty smoothly. Nice. And a little bit right down to the bottom, just a little bit. I gotta redo those. Oh, thanks. I think I like to think the Vanguard vets in general are coming out pretty good. One of his buddies. Here's another one. And, I have the Sergeant, which, man, I did the Sergeant so long ago. Ugh. When did I do this? I did this, like, 2 years ago, I want to say. This is the Sergeant. I'm really going for, like, a tribalized Raven Guard look these days. I don't know. I got the tribal itch. And this guy is actually so magnetized that the wings are taken into consideration with the magnetization. This is a Melt-A-Bomb with a little hook thing, which I thought was a fun idea. So when going up against, you know, non-metallic large targets, because it's normally how Melt-A-Bombs work, they use those little plates there to magnetize onto tanks and stuff, but sometimes they don't have metal, like Tyranids or demons. So I thought, let's have one that you use to punch into your target. That sounds fun. This is also... yeah. The jump packs are magnetized, but I have a little dollop of glue between the magnets so that I can easily pop them off if I want, but when until the weird day they make it so a backpack is actually somehow better than a jump pack, I can pop them off later. But for the time being, with the glue on there, I can move them around on a table a lot easier. Because boy, moving around 10 of them when it was just the magnets holding them on, which means I have to pick them up by the body, that was awful. Did that on a few games. Wasn't the best. So let's try to finish this shield, which I'm quite close to being done with. And then see how we feel after that. Also, the full streams will, the VODs will get put on YouTube. Which, actually, this reminds me, I have already set up in the commands, if you put, exclamation mark, either Instagram, YouTube, Fiverr, Commission, or Patreon, it will pop up the link to any of those locales. So all the socials. I do have a Facebook page, but currently it's broken because Facebook sucks and I'm trying to fix it, but it might be up to a couple weeks before that's solved, so I don't have Facebook up right now. But pictures of everything, all my finished stuff gets put on Instagram first, basically, and the full streams get put on YouTube, as well as my tutorials. I do make tutorials from time to time. There's a couple on YouTube, couple on Instagram. I think that covers all that stuff. Alright, what's left in this guy? I think it's the power nodes. Friggin', it's Command Conquer. Brotherhood of Nod. Ray was Nod, right? That doesn't sound quite right. No, it's gotta be Nod. It's not Zod. That's not right. So I took some blue horror, and then I mixed in a whole bunch of airbrush flow improver to kind of thin it down, but what that also does is break its surface tension. So I'm hoping it makes a decent wash that will keep the brightness initially. Then I'm going to go back with Baharath blue, I think. Closer to the middle. Although I think I might be doing this backwards, maybe, I don't know. I don't know, we'll figure out in a minute. Alright. Also, don't mind me while I still get used to painting on cam again. In a while. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Alright, Baharath Blue. Give me a thing that really makes it look like it's electric. So how's the palette cam? Is that helping keep track of what I'm doing? Yeah, I'm very open to input because I'm rather new at this overall. Well, the doing painting streams anyway. I've done some other kinds of stuff in the past, but all the technical stuff, very open input. I'm thinking this might be like too teal to just have this. I might do a final pass with Lothran Blue. Like right along the top. Yeah, I'm gonna set that up. So, Lothran Blue. It's a little bit more, it's more blue, more saturated. Okay, and then... You know what? I know what's gonna make this. I don't know what the final thing to make these little power nodes pop. Give me a little bit of white shine. Yeah, that's doing it. It's the little details, smallest things that make something pop. I'd say it looks pretty good. Give it a little bit of cleanup on the black, and I'd say this is done. So what's everyone up to tonight? Anyone else painting? That'd be the most likely thing other people were doing during the stream, was also painting. Ooh, I'm out of frame. I do think I gotta change the lighting up a little bit in the future. Doesn't have as much of a problem focusing. Trying to remember what setting I had on before when I was doing my testing the other day. And gotta redo some of the downstone, I'm realizing, from when I was fixing the white. Fine. I'm not even sure if you guys can see the parts where the white hit the rest of it. But I can see it. Alright, I'm gonna call that done. As a storm shield. As I finish the Vanguard vet of the Guard. I'll be taking pics of him tomorrow, most likely. As I already have a pic lined up for Monday. A White Scars Assault Intercessor Sergeant will be going up on Monday, so this guy's gonna hit Instagram on Wednesday, most likely. Try to do it every other day, gives me time to finish up a model of something or another. In between, or, you know, when I get something that I can get a lot of pics out of, I can line up a few behind them. Alright, so here's the question. I've been going for a little over 2 hours. Today was originally going to be a day off, but I got inspired and started working on setting this stuff up for next week. I'm pretty tired. Should I keep going and begin on the next Guard, which would be... Let's see, which one of these? Probably this guy would be next. I could start working on him right now. How's chat feeling? Do I have any input from chat? According to my stats, there should be a couple of you still in there. Oh, actually, did I ever... I don't think I ever finished his basing. No, that doesn't look like finished basing. Never mind, this guy's not done yet. I have Nolan Oil and Dawnstone dry brush his base. A nice big brush, just quickly. Oh. Alright. Mr. Stockies. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I am currently doing the basing on a Vanguard vet. I thought I just finished and then realized I had never finished off his base. So I am Nolan oiling and then dry brushing that. And then figuring out where we're going from there. Had an idea to do kit bash called the Shogunate of Corn. Remind me what a Shogunate is. Or a Shogun. A Shogunate? Sort of Shogun something? Something akin to Shogun? I'm not super, like, liter on Japan stuff, to be totally honest. I mean, anything corn, I'm already on board for. Just ensure to use a lot of blood. The Shogunate was the government of feudal Japan, I think. Okay. So... oh, so it's like a whole, it's a whole, like, samurai-inspired, like, army. I mean, it might be a kill team, but like a whole, coordinated samurai group kind of deal. That's pretty cool. That'd be a cool idea. I've only seen Loyalist Space Marines done kind of like that before. There was this guy I was following for a while. Used to post him on Facebook all the time. He did these amazing, like, cherry blossom freehanding on all his Space Marines. It was absolutely beautiful and really good kit bashes too. Yeah, more of that would be cool. Alright, so that's gonna take a minute to dry. Let's pop that out and assess the next Vanguard veteran. That guy there. Which is gonna be this guy. So, as usual for me, well, I'm just a camera here. Okay. Basically, samurai who fell resisting the samurais fall into obscurity and offered a chance to fight eternally by Korn. Okay, so Korn's like jumping and doing this back in like the 1800s, I'm guessing, based on this backstory. That, or you could just have a planet that just somehow evolved to be similar to Japan culture. I mean, I don't see the problem with that. It is, you know, the Imperium. You can find everything in there. Let's see. So yeah, as usual, I start with the torso. And actually, while I'm already doing the other stuff, I'm gonna Nolan oil the base here. I think Ancient Terra would be better. Yeah, well, if you can figure out a backstory for how they, you know, survived the last 38,000 years to get to modern day, go for it. Also, I'm probably gonna have to try to think of a way to get chat on the screen somewhere for when the VODs hit YouTube. It's something I'll probably try to figure out over the next 2 days before my next stream on Tuesday, most likely. Corn just keeps reviving them, simple as. Totally fair. He just pulls a, he pulls the, orc guy, Demon Slayer. That's legit. Are you gonna make him, like, bloodthirsty samurai, or are you gonna make him, like, going for the part of Korn that's, like, the honorable warrior? Like, I'm not sure, like, how much the difference would be between honorable warrior and, like, just, like, basics, like, space... Well, okay, here's a question. Are you gonna make him, like, samurai space marines, which didn't exist back then? You're gonna make them like samurai, like guardsmen, I suppose, somehow. Well, they don't really have a melee unit. Definitely honorable. Okay, well that's cool. So it's not just like samurai style Khorne berserkers. So are they made into like space marine-esque dudes at some point, and you're using space marine models, or like what are the base models of these? Because if they come from Ancient Terra, then they would normally be, like, mortals. But I don't even know how you would, like... like, I could kind of figure out how you can make them, but I don't know what you'd field them as. Oh, unless you're doing an, Age of Sigmar, and then you might have options there. I don't really know Age of Sigmar, so... I have no idea what your options are to do that there, but I assume it'd be a lot easier than 40k. Unless, yeah, 40k, you just made them into Space Marines at some point. Field them as berserkers. Okay, so straight up Khorne Space Marine army, like model wise, they're just samurai instead of chain axes and all the usual stuff. Cool. Alright, what's next in this guy? Maybe Korn made them stronger. Yeah, no, that's... I mean, that by itself is... I mean, may as well be turning them into a Space Marine, because, I mean... At this point, it doesn't really, it doesn't really matter if they have all the extra organs or stuff, if they're just demon... Like, not quite demon, but, like, chaos mutated to be just as tough just because... I'm thinking we move on to the metal on this guy first. Get that out of the way. Also, I don't know why I kept the heads on these guys this whole time. I wonder if I only put enough glue to keep them on, I can just pop it off. That would be much nicer. I don't think it's gonna let me, though. Oh! Welcome back, Moon. Let me show you the... Hold on, the base is a little wet, but our finished guy. So the, let's see. Yeah, Moon, I was just thinking, I need to figure out a way of getting the chat somewhere on the main screen for the VODs when they hit YouTube. I'm just trying to figure out where and how. Sure, Stockies, get water. Definitely get water. Actually, I was in someone's stream yesterday that has a, one of the cheers they can do is for hydrate, to get everyone to drink water. I'm not sure how to set that up yet, but it's something I definitely want to look into for the same kind of thing. Okay, so the model I'm currently working on, Moon, now that you're back, it's gonna be this guy here. Just, obviously it's gonna be the torso and jump pack first. Unfortunately, I did not set up where I could easily pop the head off, so that's gonna be annoying, but I can't help you with that. Yeah, well, you know. What I'm gonna try tomorrow is see if I can't figure out some way of squishing in the pallet while the arms wait. So, you know what? That's a brilliant question. So for Raven Guard, they're normally all armored in black. Like I have like this is their like normal armor scheme, right? The red trim is to denote third company. For these guys, the white trim denotes first company, but then there's a thing that like important people in a chapter sometimes get their entire arms painted white instead of black. Though why, they won't tell us like who, why, how, like who gets white. We just know we keep seeing them in official artwork for like characters, officers, veterans, but it's not even all veterans, it's just some veterans. So most people make their Vanguard vets with white arms. You could make them all black and just a white trim on the shoulder to know first company. So what I do to make it easier is, you know, because I'm already doing these in sub-assemblies because they're magnetized, I just take, when I primed these, I primed the main bodies black and primed the arms white entirely. Stockies. They would probably be a little bloodthirsty because this is corn. It can only be so noble, but I picture them saying blood for the blood god under their breath rather than screaming. Okay, so it's like the subdued samurai, like, hiss kind of thing. That's kind of cool. What's this thing's base? Is it anywhere dry yet? Nah, it's not dry yet. I can see a little bit of glisten. Okay, let's get on with the metal on this new guy. Yeah. Oh yeah, so I was thinking if I can squish down the palette cam, right, if I can figure out how to get that frame and the overlay to shrink down to exactly the size of the palette, then I can move the, like the latest subscriber, latest donation, like all those, above the main cam, because there's a spot right there. And then, maybe shrink the main cam a little bit so it's the same size as the other two, and then shove chat down there, maybe? It would work well I don't have a lot of people in chat, because it's a little on the slower end. People might be able to keep up. I'm not sure. I gotta play around with it. But, before I did this, I couldn't figure out how to shrink the palette cam down. Alright, so let's get back to the painting. I'm really annoyed that I couldn't get the head to pop off. I'm actually kind of thinking, popping the jump pack off while I do the body. Make it a lot easier. Got this idea listening to Shirin Yoma by Sabaton. Well, that's a really good song, so I can totally understand that. It's a really good song. You know what's annoying is how The Winged Hussars is another amazing song. The Winged Hussars Arrive and all that, by Sabaton. And I really like it, but the Winged Hussars are like completely the domain of the Dark Angels, because that's literally what their Raven Wing company is supposed to be, is the Winged Hussars. And especially if I put like wings on the back of my bikes specifically because they're black armored, that's exactly Raven Wing like colors. But it's fine. I got jump pack assassins with beaks and claws. So I'm a murderer. Oh yeah, speaking of ravens, you know what I just learned earlier today? Like, right before the stream actually, like right before the stream. Ravens can talk. Like, straight, like they literally do the parrot gig. Also, something about them domesticating wolves. It's like, wow, I almost want to try to get a raven as a pet then, because people can pull that off, and you can really get them to, like, repeat stuff. Which might be how the whole Edgar Allan Poe thing with Quoth the Raven Nevermore might have, like, legitimately happened, because he may have literally run into he could have, in theory, I'm not saying he did, but he could have, in theory, run into a raven that literally said Nevermore. Yeah, Moon Ravens are awesome. Why do you think I play the faction Raven Guard? That's because I'm emo. Okay, funny thing. For as emo as they try to make the Raven Guard look, and I mean like really emo, like, hold on, whoop, I just smashed the pallet cam. Oh, I'm getting something. Whereas emo as they try to make the Raven Guard look, like, I mean, very emo. Actually, maybe it might be better under this cam. Nope, the light makes it even worse. Anyway, very emo looking. They are not actually, like, emotionally emo in the lore, like, at all. They're actually one of the most, like, emotionally, like, stable Space Marine chapters, while the emo ones are the, black-armored, tech heads, the Iron Hands, because they suppress all of their emotions for like the cold logic approach until they hit a point where they're doing so bad in a battle that they just lose their cool and just go absolute nuts. Just complete emotional breakdowns in like rage. It's really funny. I'm like, that's true emo. Raven Guard are just goths. They dress black, but they know how it is. Make Gerard like... Who's, or Gerard? Gerard? Who's Gerard away? I'm not familiar with the name. Always shows me to be a bad emo. It's probably someone super obvious and I'm just terrible at names. I probably know his face. Like, you're gonna say someone, like, super obvious, like the lead singer of, like, My Chemical Romance or something like that. Yeah, literally, I called it. Literally called it lead singer of My Chemical Romance. Dude, Welcome to the Black Parade is a timeless classic. I was really, like, jamming to that, a couple months ago, because, Halo's seen Lauren Babick and, Violet Orlandi, did their collab, cover of that, and it was absolutely amazing. I was listening to, like, 4 different versions of Welcome to the Black Parade, like, a day for a while. He's related to Joe Rogan? No. Is he really? That's amazing. I need some more Army of Warpaint gunmetal. Joe Rogan, biggest podcast on the planet, just a stepping stone. Yeah, I gotta get chat on their cousins. Really, that's amazing. What a successful family, man. I mean, probably like the biggest, like the emo band and the largest podcast on the planet. Like, that's a successful family. Something's going on there. Do you know My Chemical Romance actually came out with a song, like, not too long ago, like a couple months ago? It was like, I understand it had, like, way deeper, like really deep message and stuff, but, like, musically I thought it was, like, okay. Sounds funny, Moon, is, this is just basically what I look like the entire time, like, every time we talk, on Discord. It's just this. This is what I'm doing, anyway. All the time. A lot of the time, actually, I'm like on weekdays especially, I'm usually painting some kind of commission piece. Who I linked to on Discord. Oh man, I jumped to Discord and I see that my local game store owner popped in like really early on, and friggin' came in right as I was talking about my wet palette. I said it keeps your paint moist, and he's like, "Oh man, tell me I came in just in time for you to say keep it moist." Now he's over trolling me in the game store Discord. We're cousins. The pair didn't know each other, so Smith seems to be the middleman recounting what Wei told him. I don't have 100% confirmation on this, but I'm pretty sure Joe Rogan is my cousin, because my Aunt Josie was his grandmother. Wow. That's crazy. A while ago, I also created the Authors of Corruption World Eaters Warband. Man, you got like... You're like great at it, but you got enough ideas to keep like an entire game store busy making new stuff. What a small world, huh? Oh yeah, no kidding. I mean, when was this? I guess this was early in the spring, actually. Yeah, it wasn't last year. It was early in the spring. I went to, my nephew's birthday party, right? Who knew Joe Rogan had famous relatives? And Joe Rogan's officially famous at this point. Anyway. But, okay, so I went to my nephew's birthday party. And turns out one of my brother's fiance at the time, now they're married, so wife's best friends, and turned out to be one of her bridesmaids, is a woman I worked with at my first job at a TJ Maxx and Home Goods for 4 years. I worked with her the entire time, like, her and I worked together the entire time I worked there. I was just, what? What are the absolute odds? That's nuts. Samurai minis are dirt cheap at Etsy. Well, yeah, because like every 3D model designer on the planet has made a samurai something or another somewhere down the line. Puppets War has a bunch of different ones. Where are the other guys? It's one of the first ones I always think of. I mean, there's over. Listen, we talked about this earlier. Rhode Island is the 43rd in population. Okay, there are a lot of states with a lot less population than Rhode Island, including Delaware, Vermont, Montana, both Dakotas. There are a couple others. Wyoming. Now, if you want to troll anyone, ask people if Wyoming even exists, because good luck finding somebody that knows someone from Wyoming. I mean, you don't have to tell chat that, Moon, because Stocky's is one of the guys that goes to my local game store, so he knows. I could tell from just his ideas exactly who he is from the Discord conversations we've had. I think it's more, we made Family Guy to advertise how awesome our state is. Although I have totally been asked on Xbox Live before if, the town Family Guy takes place in, I forget the name of it, if that town actually exists, and, spoiler, it does not actually exist. The town is totally fake. Staki's now realized government side person says from what I make or I feel more full. Alright, Stockies, tell me about these authors of corruption. Curious now. I have to adjust my cam again. I keep finding it like I'm out of frame. Alright, what else is metal in this guy? So all of the joint bits are metal. So I gotta get under this fur thing because I decided to put that in my way for some reason. Because I'm a genius, clearly. Coming from this weird angle here. And yes, I put the feather fur thing here in my way. It's not normally on the model. Oh yeah, you guys better turn on your, like, email notifications for when I go online. I know that's a saying you have to actually set in your profile. In which case, you'll begin a notification. You're gonna be getting an email at least once a weekday. Just forewarning. Oh, and the full streams will be on the YouTube channel, which I've already set up some commands. Did that work? Oh, there it is. So there's the YouTube channel. Hey Moon, actually, you know, I'm gonna do this too. Just gonna pop them all up in there. I should set a timer so like all of them are popped in there every so often. Yeah, I should do a skull on his helmet as... Oof. You bit your tongue. That's never fun. That's honestly the worst. Like, if I had to choose between stubbing my toe or biting my tongue, I'd probably pick stubbing my toe. You're just suffering out there. I mean, isn't that your purpose in life? Suffer? I mean, considering you work for a non-profit, seems legit. When you stub your toe, it's over after a while. Yeah, exactly. When you bite, when you bite your tongue, can last for days. Yeah, exactly. Totally takes stubbing your toe. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm gonna, go ahead and knock out these feathers real quick. I have a really fast and easy way of doing that. I also gotta dry brush the base on the other guy. Oh, I just realized... I didn't even look at the jump pack for this guy already had the metal painted on it. For some reason, I painted that at some point and forgot. Cool. Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna go back and dry brush the last guy's base real quick. Take his arms off so not in the way. So dry brushing... It's a technique where you take a brush, you pop in some paint, you wipe it off on a napkin until you don't see more paint, and then you brush it like so. It leaves only on the raised hard bits of the paints. You know what actually makes the best dry brushes? I mean, I have one that I like keep dry and like I don't really clean much, and it's like really hard and messed up. But apparently the best ones are makeup brushes. I need to get my hands in some makeup brushes at some point. I consistently hear those are the best brushes for dry brushing. You do a lot of crazy stuff with them. That's kind of a little bit brighter on that. Yeah, I got some makeup brushes, and then I also get into the whole, feels so nice in your face. This brush would not feel so nice in your face. Yeah, then I can get into the whole, like, makeup art thing going on Instagram. I actually follow a bunch of people that do, like the crazy makeup art to do like cosplay and stuff. Yo, in the summer, I am also the oily type. Got that oily skin. Like, I am like greasy right now. It's not great. I am a greasy nerd. There we go. Now it's coming out like the brightness I want. I just need more paint. This is a... I solve all my problems, really. Just more paint. Just throw more paint at it. Eventually things will improve with more paints. Oily at all times because you're an Asian. Yeah, I'm just oily at all times because I'm a nerd. It's a racial trait. I'm oily all the time because I'm an Asian. We are a moist people. And moist people. There we go. Now this guy's... actually, I'm gonna pop that back in there. Now this guy's definitely completely 100% done. Unless I think of some phrase to say on his shield. Actually, no, I'm not gonna write a phrase on this guy's shield. It's not forward-facing enough. But yeah, now this guy's totally done. I'll be taking pictures of that guy tomorrow, and he'll be going on Instagram probably Wednesday. While I'm at it, I'm also gonna dry brush this guy's base, because I prepped it earlier. Gonna need more paint. More paint! So how you guys liking the stream so far? Is this moderately entertaining? Well, I mean, I suppose I'm mostly asking stockies. Moon I have here as a hostage situation. Okay, I'm glad you like it, stockies. I am pleasing my core demographic here. One more idea about your samurai. Go for it. Hit me with your samurai ideas. I'm all about talking ideas. Gives me something to talk about. You like the brushy. You know what? I'm not surprised you like the dry brushing Moon. For some reason, this seems like I can kind of imagine if you were to do if you were to paint minis, you'd use a lot of dry brush techniques, which, to be fair, you can do some amazing stuff with some good dry brush technique. Again, clever. I'm about to do some dry brush stuff that's not basing in a second here. That's right along what I'm talking about. Do some crazy stuff. Just doesn't want to get in there. Maybe Korn makes some of them commit seppuku, and those guys aren't revived. Okay, so what's the point of them besides, like, they die? Is there anything? Or is seppuku how you turn into, like, possessed? Like, greater possessed and stuff? Well, possessed and greater possessed. Because it opens their mortal form up for, demon possession. Oh, I really like that. Yeah, right? Like, it gives a purpose to it. It's not just, you know, I know Korn's all about, like, senseless slaughter, but not so much senseless suicide. Yeah, like, seppuku is their go-to when they need to either become a possessed or summon demons or what have you. Alright, there it goes. That's the base. So now, yeah, the demon can be the guy who cuts their head off. Oh yeah, right. So what I'm doing is I'm dipping my dry brush in the white. That's kind of dried at this point. Wipe that off a little bit on my napkin. And then... on the... I just headbutt the cam. And on these feathers... and his hair. This little top knot there. And dry brush... a bunch of white. Really pull it out. Oh, good night, Stockies. I'm glad you liked the stream. Hopefully I'll see you in future streams. Kinda don't trust Stocky, because he never addressed my accusations of it being a fake government agent. Well, you said a fake government agent, not an actual government agent, so... Sounds like it's on you. I missed those accusations, but they are completely false. Nah, you should have leaned into it. Would have been funnier. Totally make her start questioning things. She deals with government people all the time. So at some point, I need to get a a standalone webcam so I can actually take it from like this angle and move it to more head-on where there isn't as much stuff between the cam and my face or the brush in front of my face. Maybe that'll be the first thing I buy with the proceeds from streaming. Invest it directly back into it. Put down my Patreon. It's one of the goals. Being which, yeah, I'm gonna put these on a timer. Hello, Nirok. Welcome to the stream. I am painting some Vanguard veterans. Also, thank you for the follow. So I just finished dry brushing his hair and the feathers. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some Vallejo Game Ink Blue. Moon, are you accosting people's accosting people over their hobby preferences again? Ooh, this stuff's all like got a little dry thing as the cap is breaking. I gotta move them all over to Nirok LOL Squishies. I have no idea what that means, but unless you're Death Guard, not Death Guard, well, Nurgle type. I guess Tyranids. Tyranids are squishy. In fact, they are metallic. I see nerds in my stress. Man, I make a nerd stream and immediately I have the nerd police here. This is some bullcrap. Take this ink. Necrons. Oh, so the exact opposite of squishies. I see. Oh, you're calling us squishies. I get it now. Calling us squishies because it's a Necron player. Yeah, Moon, think, like, the Terminator in, like, full metal form, but more undead looking with, like, heavy Egyptian themes. Sir, I was invited. Invited? No, I have you here as a hostage. Get it correct. Know your place. So now, I am... Sounds kind of base, to be honest. Yeah, no, Necrons are really cool. Look up some Necron art. They're really awesome, actually. It's a reason a lot of people... Like, there's quite a decent number of people playing them. And that's not just because their model line just got revamped with a bunch of new models. Alright, so I dry brushed them white, and now they got a blue ink top coat, which is going to color shift all that white to a blue, while also adding just a little bit of blue to the black. So by the time that dries, that will actually look like dark feathers and hair in a really cool way. And it's a lot faster than the way I used to do my feathers, which was a lot more brushwork. Alright, what else is going on with this guy? He's got a bunch of details on his legs. Let's see, he's got a scroll piece down there. Oh, I made focus in there. So he's got a scroll piece down there. He's got a winged skull thing on the other leg. He's got some kind of kneecap thing. I don't even know what that kneecap thing is. And then a leg tie thing with a little Corvidae skull. I don't have a Discord command currently, Nerock. I have one for like everything else except Facebook, because my Facebook page is broken right now, because Facebook sucks. Like the company sucks, and I'm trying to get it fixed. I do, you know, here's the thing. I do have a Discord server that's like for this brand. I should just go ahead and make that command. Oh no, not that Discord. No, he comes from a different Discord, Moon. He comes from my, I'm pretty sure I know who this guy is, and he's also from my local game store Discord. No, I would not, I would definitely not link, the Thunderdome to here. Which, yes, I've said it's now people really want to know, they can go hunting for that. Ooh, that's some nice art you sent me, Moon. So, alright, I'm trying to get my server invite thing, and I'm just gonna go ahead and make a command right now to go to my server. Just trying to find a friggin' okay, server invite link, and then I need to pull up my dashboard. Give me just a minute. I don't know if it will like immediately Discord. There we go. So yeah, originally I was gonna have Patreon members get to be in the Discord, but nah. We'll just try to make it big. Because yeah, it actually helps my so let me see if it works now. It is technically added. Yeah, there we go. There's my Discord server. There you go, Nerock. You desired Discord. I have given you Discord. I am starting to learn how to do the bloody Twitch. Sorry, I'm getting tired. Alright, what color am I doing next? I have some gold stuff on here, I've got some scroll stuff on here, I have some bright red, I have a lot of green, because he's got two laurel things going on here, on his chest and on his helmet. He's got the red of his eyes. Oh, he's also got some more gold on his belt, although by gold, it's more like going to be bronze. I kind of want to do the green. Let's do the green next. How do I want to do the green? Do I want to go all crude green and then do Beelton over it, or... no, I'm going to do Caliban, crude, and then green ink. So I'm going to start with a base of Caliban green. I can also not join your Discord because of your thing. What? Cannot join my Discord. Why would you not be able to join my Discord? There is one person already in here. AI changed. I don't know if that's you. I don't think that's you based on who I think you're from. Permission to share Instagram. Oh, an error occurred. No information available. No, I clicked it and it just went straight there. Permission share. Oh, oh, to your Instagram. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, wait, nope. Give me a second. I gotta turn off link protection for a second. Does that keep? Okay. Now you can share the Instagram link. I had it stopping links before. Sorry, I'm still learning how all this works. Let's see. Alright. Oh yeah, I had this up here before, I forgot. That's better. Alright, let's check out what this is. Try my Discord link again. Ooh, wow, that link, if that's yours, that black and, not black, purple and green looks amazing. Holy crap. Good bloody job. Check, hey Moon, if you're still there, do me a favor and try to join my Discord server and let me know what it tells you. Alright. In the meantime, back to painting. The blue ink is nearly dried. It's looking really good. So, yeah, green. Right. Caliban green. Let's go. Actually, maybe I'll just keep it there and see what that looks like in a minute. I think I was able to join. Let's see. Yeah, you're in. Okay, so yeah, that link works. Cool beans. Oh yeah, actually that angle, that camera angle is not too bad. Oh yeah, I should probably null oil this metal so it's drying. Because I don't think I have any... Yeah, yeah, thanks, Moon. I don't think I have anything else I need to null oil specifically on this guy. I'm going to bed and watching YouTube videos about archaeology. Okay, Moon, thanks for coming. Thanks for all of the tech support assistance and ensuring that stuff's working like I'd like it to. And I will catch you probably tomorrow in all reality. I will have fun painting. I mean, I might be closing up shop soon just because it's getting late. It's time for me to eat soon. And then, I don't know, if I'm still feeling good after, like, maybe I'll jump back on stream, I don't know. Probably gonna keep these pretty freeform for a little while. While I figure out when people's attentions are. But yes, good night, Moon. Sleep well. So, yeah, Nerok, was that your painting that you sent me a link to? Because that was really cool. And if it is yours, I would like to congratulate you on definitely getting pink down, or, purple armor down. And the green contrast, was really good. Yes, sir. Very good. Keep me in the loop on that. I want to see that thing finished. It's got color schemes like that. I am all about it. I really like high contrast Necron schemes. They work very well. There we go. Dark green on that done. What I'm going to do next is null oil the metal. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to null oil the metal, do the light green and like the light green highlight on green, and then throw on the green ink to saturate it all and smooth it out with a little bit of shading in there, and then call it a night. So I need food and my brain is beginning to just like turn off. Oh yeah, you see right there, I just grabbed crew green instead of null oil. But there's no reason to wait on null oil. Actually, there might be a reason. I was thinking about making these curved pipe things in the middle here, like a copper or a bronze color. I think that'd look really good. You know, I think I am going to do that, but I'm going to do that another time. I'm going to wrap up these... wrap up the plant stuff. I've tried the new null oil. You have? Are you saying you have? In which case, what do you think? If you're asking I have not. Have you tried? I have not tried the new null oil yet. I am still working my way through an old batch. Got about yay much left in it. I got a little ways to go. It's actually, it looks like more on the cam. It's actually not that much. Kind of like here-ish. I keep hearing that there is new null oil, but I've not really heard much, like exactly like how it performs. I'm scared of new stuff. Well, because it's GW, yeah, I can totally understand that. Considering that a lot of their new stuff in general has not been great. I mean, their model sculpts have been really good, but everything else has just been like, what are you doing? New rules, crap. The contrast paints. At least using them the way they tell you to use them are a joke. I use them as shaders. They're really good as shaders and technicals. Not good as, like, speed paint, I don't think. From what I've seen, what is it, Army Painter's new speed paints? Those seem to be a lot better. I want them, but I've not had the extra money to get them, try them myself. I understand the new rules for models. I'm not sure, like, what you mean by that. You mean like new rules to like sell like they're making rules to sell models? Is that what you mean? Like they made a most expensive model for each faction will receive a large boost in power. Oh yeah, like the Supreme Commanders, basically. Yeah. Which, like, as far as like Supreme Commanders go, I'm fine with, because most of the Supreme Commanders are supposed to be really powerful in the lore. I mean, Gilliman's a Primarch. Abaddon is like the new Horus, almost. In a lot of ways. If not supposed to be better than Horus. So like, but it's just like how they make the new rules to make them more powerful are ways that remove interactions in the game. Like, you cannot receive more than this many wounds in a phase. Like, that's not a cool rule, because that removes interactions, you know? Like, I feel like there could be other ways of making stuff really tough while also allowing people to still interact with them and even threaten them if they actually do apply massive amounts of resources at the model. Because, I mean, like, it's like I'm Raven Guard. I have a bunch of bonuses to, like, kill characters. And the idea that there's characters that no matter how much I pump into them, I can't kill them is kind of dumb. It's like, there's still Space Marines. Like, I'm not saying Cave-In Shrike should be able to solo Abaddon, but if I put like half my army in turn 2 where I get a bunch of bonuses against Abaddon, I should be able to threaten him. Oop, I'm out of frame again. There we go. Just gotta get some ink on it. I feel like my, how almost want to look into later if I can't. Oh, what's going on here? Oh no, I hit a thing on my phone, which is the main cam. I need to find a way of like increasing the contrast on it or something like that, or reducing the exposure. Because it keeps like whiting out a little bit, but I don't want to down my lights too much more. That's looking pretty good though. Yeah, I think I just reduced its focus distance. Okay. Yeah, alright. Put some ink on that. Cleaning my brush. Alright, so I'll take some Game Ink green. Dude, inks are like the best. The only downside is they leave a little bit of a gloss that I usually coat back over with laminated medium to matte it down a bit. That's not that big of a deal. Alright, give that a minute to dry. Okay, yeah. Alright, about to hit 3.5 hours. First stream. I'd say this was pretty successful. Most everything worked like I wanted it to. And, yeah, 5 followers. Not bad. While I'm waiting for this ink to dry, I'm gonna pump all my socials into the chat for, anyone that's still there. Don't have the stuff on the Patreon super set up, but I mean, if you get in on the Patreon, I will definitely ensure you get something down the line. Let's see, Discord. The Fiverr is one method of getting a commission for me done, or you can go directly to my website if you want to deal directly with me. I did set up that command, right? Did I not set up the website command? Oh, wait. Nope. Crap. Nope, I didn't set up the... Oh, it's not website, it's exclamation mark commission. Right, I need to remember that. There we go. Alright, and yeah, this is starting to look like how it should, so there we go. So tonight we wrapped up this model with its left arm and its base, and started on this guy. And when I stream again, which will be definitely by Tuesday, if not potentially Monday, depending on how Monday goes, I will be actually not resuming this. I will be beginning a White Scar Assault Intercessor, which is what I'm primarily going to be painting for a while on stream, as I have a large commission I gotta work through of White Scars. I have 8 Intercessors, 3 Outriders, 3 Blade Guard Vets, a Primaris Chaplain on a bike, Blade Guard Ancient, and Karsara Khan himself, which I will continue painting the Raven Guard stuff, which is my stuff, like here and there, maybe just to mix it up, but that'd be usually like late nights or weekends. I'd be doing that, depending. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with the closing screen while I clean up, and then jump off and get some food. Thank you everyone for hung out with me that is still here, and thank you everyone that watched this all the way through on YouTube, for the like 3 people that will actually do that. Also, for people on YouTube, I'm definitely going to try to get the chat somewhere on screen, so you're not out of the loop on all that. I need to play around with the overlay more, this being my first go. I just wanted to make sure everything worked, and it looks like it pretty much does as intended, so sweet deal. This has been basically Tabletop. Have a good night, everyone.